And where do I begin? I know, it's been a while, and I'm not going to count down how long I've been away from the tube. You've seen them no end of time on the channel anyway, but this is their new product. This is the Bluetti Elite 30 version 2. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is a video then of the Bluetti Elite 30. As you can see on the front, some specs quickly. It's a 288 watt hour and a 600 watt inverter. So let's get into what we get then. This is the box. It is the Bluetti Elite 30 V2. It is a small and very compact portable power station. What you get is all your instructions, warranty card. Inside here, this is the most important thing to a certain level, I think. Inside the box, you get your standard kettle lead, and I think with a lot of the other bigger power stations, they do fail to come with this. So it comes with your little 12-volt charger. So here it is then, the tiny Bluetti portable power station. Note, it is a 288 watt hour power station. Maximum wattage 600. So if you've got one of these kettles floating around that I see a lot of YouTubers and van lifers tend to have, it will power it. This has an ultra power mode of up to 1500 watts. Mainly it's going to be your 600 watts, but bear in mind this little station does go up to 1500 watts. Call it a little turbo boost mode if you like. So let's have a look at some of the features that are on this then. It's got your 3-pin outlet for your AC. It's got 2 USB-Cs and also your standard USB types. There is also a charging port there for if you would like to connect to some solar panels to it. The solar panels can only be a maximum of 200 watts, so that is worth bearing in mind if you're looking at solar panels or alternative solar panels to source to use on the Bluetti here. But yeah, 200 watt max. So here on the front you can see that there's a normal 12-volt cigarette lighter socket. So you've got one standard 3-pin outlet as well. As you just saw, the kettle was getting powered from there. Flipping around to this side, this is where you will charge it via the mains with your kettle lead that's supplied. And also on the back, there is just some technical specs there about it. So I'm just looking through the instructions here, just looking at charging times for you guys, just for a bit of information. So if you had it on a standard charge, which is what I had before I came away and started using it, it's 2 hours for a standard charge. But you can have it on what they call a turbo mode, and that'll reach from 0 to 80% in 45 minutes. You can also have what they call a silent mode as well, where that'll take 3 hours to charge. So if you're in a rush for your Bluetti, make sure you stick it in turbo mode. When we did use the projector on it, it didn't drain the battery that much. It's only if you're using something with a high power, high wattage, that will kill that battery very quickly. Hence why we always take the mother as well, which is the AC 200 Max. This thing, as you can see, is a 2048 watt hour. We can just power anything and everything off that, and that always comes in handy. We also have the big battery as well, which is another 2048 watt hour that goes on top of that as well. But for smaller and lighter purposes, I can certainly recommend the Elite 30. We used it also to charge up phones. I did take my drone with me as well on holiday, and my other little DJI drone that follows me. I did get some good footage as well on holiday, which was great. So yeah, this was a bit of a godsend when we were on holiday as well. I mean, normally 9 times out of 10 what we do with Big Bertha is when the double bench seat is swiveled round, we just leave it in the front there, and what we do then is we just run a big 3-meter extension cube and we just leave it there anyway, and then it's very easy just to get underneath and power it on anyway via that button. Another great feature about the Bluetti, you've got the Bluetti app where you can keep track of all your specs. You can actually turn it off. I don't think you can turn it on. You can turn on DC, you can turn on AC, and it'll tell you how much time remaining you've got. As you can see, we're on 86%. 86%. And also the other decent thing is when you are charging, whether it be via solar or whether it be by your mains plug, you'll always be able to see your input as well. So now I've got the Bluetti Elite 30 plumbed into the app, and I've also got the AC 200 plugged into the app, and it's great because with the big Bluetti I have to leave it under there in the front passenger's footwell. But this one I can just carry anywhere, and they're all controllable via the app, which is great. And to have something very small and compact in the van, this is where the Bluetti Elite 30 came in handy. So yeah. So there we go. That is today's video sponsor. They've been a long time supporter of the channel. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys. If you want to go and click on it, go and check it out. Make sure you're happy with it. And as I always say in past videos, always do your research before you go and buy anything. And on that bombshell, I'll see you guys later on in the year.